Hey, guess what? It's not as hard to start a fitness or weight loss program as you think. And I'm going to give you $100 in free home gym equipment to prove it. I'm Carl, the co-founder of Body. That's Body with an I, the health and fitness app with thousands of 5-star reviews because our people get results. And I guarantee you'll lose 5 to 10 pounds in your first month or you don't pay. Just sign up for a Body annual membership during our New Year's Kickstart event in the next 10 minutes, and I'll send you $100 worth of home fitness gear to help you succeed with classics like P90X, PiYo, and 21-Day Fix. In fact, we have over 120 workout programs for every level of fitness, even one for beginners only. Listen, if you don't succeed, you get your money back. But keep the $100 in equipment as my gift just for trying. You've got 10 minutes, so go to body.com to sign up now. Again, that's bodywithani.com.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, you know, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Mr. Holmes, if I'd known he'd been threatening Laxmi, I'd have had him thrown out of the theatre.
Yes, of course. Hello. What's this note thrown in amongst Madame's makeup jars? Partly burned.
That came this evening for Madame. When she read it, she was in a great anger. She started to burn it. And then she said no. She would save it to use later on.
Part of the message is still legible. It says, I warn you, cut out the threats. I'm no fool, and I never let anybody or anything block my way for long. So, if you want to stay healthy, think it over. Signed Ezra. Ezra. Any idea who this Ezra chap is, Natasha?
But of course, it is Mr. Ezra Burton, the many times millionaire.
Oh, sure, it's Burton's hams and sausages. He's worth a nice tidy sum, eh, Holmes?
Yes, but to me is no better than his own fat stick. I never can understand what Madame speaks.
Oh, so Madame Laxmi and Mr. Burton were on intimate terms.
I do not know what that means, Mr. Holmes. I only know he was very attentive for 4 months this winter. But now he gets himself engaged to marry Lady Diana Manville. And Madame is furious. He threatens to make a great scandal and the marriage is off.
I wouldn't care to come between Madame Laxmi and anybody she loves.
No, I do not think she loves Mr. Burton so very much. Madame is never fond of anyone but Madame.
Well, then, don't you think...
He gives her such expensive presents as Mr. Burton. Diamond necklaces, furs. She does not want it select.
I see. By the way, Natasha, I've been looking at that line of Madame's shoes. Are any of them missing?
One moment, I look. No, they are all there.
Then we may safely say that Madame Laxmi did not leave this theater of her own volition. She might throw on a dress or a cloak in a hurry, but I doubt very much she'd go out into the street on a night like this in her bare feet.
But she was kidnapped. But who's responsible, Krishna or Burton?
Both had ample motive, I should say. It remains to be seen which had the better opportunity. I'd have to question both of them.
But Krishna's gone.
In that case, suppose we look up Mr. Burton.
But he's not in London. He moved only last week to his house in the country. It is outside of Dover.
And to Dover we must go, eh, Watson? I've a few questions I'd like to ask that corpulent gentleman.
In a moment, we will rejoin Sherlock Holmes as he endeavors to solve the mystery of the missing dancer. Next time the heat gets you down, makes you feel all warm and tuck it out, here's what to do. Fix yourself a tall, frosty, tinkling Petri wine and soda, and just see how quickly this mild, hot-weather drink cools and refreshes. How it seems to give you a new lease on life. What's more, Petri wine and soda is one of the simplest drinks ever. A tumbler half full of Petri claret or Burgundy with sparkling water and ice to fill. And what really makes this drink click is the true heart of the great Petri flavor. Smooth tasting and mighty pleasing to the palate. Be sure to use Petri, and you can be sure of a perfect wine and soda. Petri, Petri wine. Nasty raw morning, Holmes. Just feel that wind off the channel.
Yes, it's not raining. Ah, yes. That's Mr. Burton's little hideaway ahead.
I say, Holmes, what if we're too early? Perhaps he isn't even up here.
Right, he is. There seems to be an air of activity about the place. Notice the carriage piled high with luggage waiting for the front door. Ah, here comes Mr. Burton now. Run, Watson, run. We must catch him before he gets down those steps and into this carriage.
Well, Holmes, I don't see the Duke.
Mr. Burton. All right. I beg your pardon. I must see you for a moment.
What the deuce? Where in blazes do you come from? Can't you see I'm just leaving? Have to catch a boat.
I'm sorry, Mr. Burton, but I'm afraid the boat will have to sail without you. We must clear up this matter of blacksmith. She was abducted from Drury Lane Theatre last night.
Ridiculous. How could anyone abduct her from her own theatre?
That is a question I'd hoped you would help us solve, Mr. Burton.
Please. Say, what's behind all this? I'm not going to stand here answering your fool questions. Out of my way. I'm going to catch that boat.
Mr. Burton, I've encountered some of your threats before, such as, think it over if you want to stay healthy.
What?
That was the last line of your letter to Laxmi, if I'm not mistaken. How do you think it will stand in a witness box, Mr. Burton?
Good Lord, Now, look here, this is ridiculous. I haven't been in town for at least a week. Haven't seen that wildcat for at least a fortnight. I can prove it.
Mr. Burton, sir.
Yes, Parsons, what is it?
It's a woman, sir. She's been thrown off of the cliff.
What?
Yes, sir. Some of the fishermen found her lying on the beach a while back. She was a gardener who's bringing her along on her chopper.
Bringing her here, but I don't know the woman.
It's the lady that used to come here, Mr. Burton. The foreign lady.
What? I must be going mad.
Here she comes, Watson. You can rest the shutter here on this stone coping, my lad.
Good Lord. What a mess.
Yes. Not a very pretty sight, Mr. Burton. Come on, Watson. We'd better look her over.
Right. There's nothing to be done, I'm afraid. Stone cold. Yes, the neck's broken by the fall.
Who's this wild-looking fellow coming up the drive? This place is worse than an insane asylum.
Mr. Krishna, I wondered how long it'd take him to turn up.
Where is it? Where is my Laxmi? What have you done to her?
Look here, Krishna. I've had enough of this.
Quiet, Burton. She's here, Krishna.
I'm afraid there's nothing that we can do for her. Laxmi. My beautiful Laxmi. You have killed her, you swine, that you said you would.
I didn't do it. I wasn't in the theater last night. I can prove it.
No, that I know. I begged her not to see you. I told her you were dangerous. But last night she escaped me and ran away. I followed her here, but I am too late. You have thrown her over the cliff.
I did not kill her. I didn't even see her. Good Lord, is it my fault if some crazy woman commits suicide because I won't marry her?
Laxmi kill herself? No, she's not that kind.
What? No.
You did it.
I...
You threw her off the cliff.
Liar.
Gentlemen. You've given your attention for a moment. I think I can prove that you're both wrong.
What's that?
Really quite simple. Laxmi is barefooted. She did not commit suicide because to do so she would have had to cross the rocks between this house and the cliff. Her bare feet would have been torn and bleeding. And as you can see, they aren't even scratched.
What have I told you?
On the other hand, had she run away from the theater of her own accord, her feet would have been quite soiled by the time she reached here. And even the soles of her feet are clean. No, gentlemen? Madame Laxmi was brought to this place in a box. A large box. One of the ticket agents at the station remembers you claiming it late last night. My dear Krishna, the body was dead when you threw it over the cliff, and you did this to implicate your hated rival, Mr. Burton.
So he killed her.
That's it. A knife. The sacred knife of Shiva. No, it's not true. I did not stab her.
I'm afraid I must agree with you, Krishna. There are no dagger wounds on Laxmi's body.
How in thunder did she die?
Laxmi died of lead poisoning induced by the metallic paint with which she painted her body. Lead poisoning is what we call cumulative. The body stores up the poison until suddenly there's an overdose. Laxmi died during the 20 minutes she was sitting in the shrine. Krishna found her there, too late. Yes, gentlemen, I think we may say that destiny performed the deed both of you most ardently desired, but neither had the courage to undertake.
But, Dr. Watson, what's happened to Mr. Burke?
Sherlock Holmes saw to it that both these gentlemen left the country at the earliest possible moment.
In a few moments, Dr. Watson will give us a hint about next week's adventure. Friends, there are really no hard and fast rules on the selection of wine types. Whether it be white or red, dry or sweet, drink whichever Petri wine you enjoy the most, whenever you enjoy it best. Most people, however, like a robust red wine, such as Petri Claret or Burgundy, with red meat, and dry white wines, Petri Sauterne, for example, with fish, fowl, and white meat. In either case, you'll find Petri as the natural accompaniment to most foods. And in serving, although decorative glassware is nice to look at, Petri wine will taste just as good from the glasses you have on hand. So let your meal times be a recess from the pressure and pace of these busy wartime days. Relax and dine graciously with wine, with Petri wine, famed for flavor. Well, Dr. Watson, what's in store for us next week?
Well, now, next week I think I shall tell you the story of Miss Susan Cushing. A sweet little old lady who one day received in the post a cardboard box containing 2 human ears.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to a Sherlock Holmes adventure suggested by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's story, A Scandal in Bohemia. The dramatization was by Edith Meiser. Mr. Rathbone appeared through the courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, and Mr. Bruce through the courtesy of Universal Pictures. Both are now starring in Universal Pictures' Sherlock Holmes series. Tune in this station each week at the same time for further Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, presented by the Petri Wineries of San Francisco. Try Petri wine, and you'll taste the difference, because Petri took time to bring you good wine. Owen Batty speaking. Sherlock Holmes has been presented from the Don Lee Studios in Hollywood. This is Mutual.
Hey, guess what? It's not as hard to start a fitness or weight loss program as you think. And I'm going to give you $100 in free home gym equipment to prove it. I'm Carl, the co-founder of Body. That's Body with an I, the health and fitness app with thousands of 5-star reviews, because our people get results. And I guarantee you'll lose 5 to 10 pounds in your first month or you don't pay. Just sign up for a Body annual membership during our New Year's Kickstart event in the next 10 minutes, and I'll send you $100 worth of home fitness gear to help you succeed with classics like P90X, PiYo, and 21-Day Fix. In fact, we have over 120 workout programs for every level of fitness, even one for beginners only. Listen, if you don't succeed, you get your money back. But keep the $100 in equipment as my gift just for trying. You've got 10 minutes, so go to body.com to sign up now. Again, that's bodywithani.com.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.